Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Seams and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So tonight, after I filmed our little bulletin video, I had already put together one of my little boxes that I typically use for my monthly melting basket videos, full of either pairings or mixes for sort of a top 10 fall video. I think I'll do a couple of these. I already did a Teddy Bees, so this is going to be like a mixing and pairings one, and then maybe a little bit closer to October, I would do a top 10 like transitional between fall and winter kind of a mix with all my Scentsy things, or I mean like a variety, not another mixing video, but of things that would go between fall and winter, and kind of maybe milk that theme for a little bit. But anyway, let's get started with the mixing and pairing video. So anything that I have here in this box, I think that you could potentially mix them. But if I tell you that it's a pairing rather than a mix, I'm not dropping the cubes in the same warmer. So please just understand that. I prefer usually to pair a couple of scents and enjoy their uniqueness rather than mess with them and put them together. There are a few things here though that I am pretty confident would mix very well in the same warmer, so I will tell you which ones those are. So let's just dive right on in. Here is something that I was kind of shocked about that to me was a really good August and September pairing. I think this would probably be rather weird in the same warmer, but if you have Red Delicious or maybe even the what is that, Honeycrisp Harvest from August, or the Apple Press, any of those. These are all soft, kind of rounded apple scents that truly pair pretty well with Mocha Doodle. And I know that might be kind of a strange thing. That's why I said I don't think we should mix these in the same warmer. But the Red Delicious is such a mellow, smooth, very 1990s throwback kind of an apple scent. And Mocha Doodle is, again, kind of an old school style scent. And what they share is this sort of soft creaminess. I know that seems a little weird, but if you have them both, sniff them together, and I think you'll be shocked at how much they really play off of each other well. So alternate warmers or alternate rooms, these two are really, really nice together. So another one where this would be a pairing rather than a direct mix. You could totally direct mix this. I just don't know if it would erase some of the uniqueness of one bar versus the other. Fall Into Love, which was last year's Harvest collection, and then our Indoor Forest Bar. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorites for not Christmas tree type smell. These are both beautiful because they have this little bit of a bright kind of a eucalyptus-y background and then all that beautiful tree. So this Indoor Forest Bar is just great. And then the Fall Into Love has a little bit of citrus. It's a little bit more sophisticated. And yeah, I think you could mix two of these together pretty well, 1 cube to 1 cube. Maybe do the mix in one room and then take the rest of the bars and do one room with the Indoor and one room with the Fall Into Love, and it would be a really harmonious but yet somewhat different and interesting way to scent the house very similarly. The next pairing that I have here, this would be another one where you just have to have the right bars on hand. Cashmere and Corduroy and Love and Happiness. And these I think would be very nice with Cashmere and Corduroy in the main spaces and then Love and Happiness in maybe your smaller, more private spaces. This is a beautiful, sweet vanilla chestnut body care scent that I just love. And it's got that sweet, very nice fall coziness to it. And then certainly Cashmere and Corduroy is a powerhouse of fall coziness, but it's a little bit deeper. It's a bit more sophisticated. And it's just really, really good. But when I was smelling these two together, I'm like, you know what? I bet you could do these together. And if you happen to have Vanilla Amber, I'm not sure how well that would work. That's a new one. I think you could mix Vanilla Amber, oops, wrong one. Vanilla Amber with Love and Happiness pretty well. And that would be good too. Okay, another thing where these two would be amazing. And if you had Midnight Mahogany, you could swap that, which is current in our catalog. Either Midnight Mahogany or Saddle Up with Hemingway. And you could totally do a direct mix with this. And I have done Midnight Mahogany direct mixed with this before. It is stellar. It just brings out the best of both scents. Hemingway is this wonderful woody apple spice masculine scent that's in my club. And then Saddle Up was available last year. Saddle Up is a really nice, very leathery kind of a scent, but it's sweet. It's got a little bit of outdoor fresh air. And these two together would be a very nice masculine mix in the house. Now these next two, These, again, is sort of like needle in a haystack. I don't know that you'd have both of these, but these are a fantastic pairing. Do not mix them, but alternate warmers, these are so good together. So Vanilla Blackberry is several years old, like way back in the day. And is a very interesting bar. A lot of the bars that they put out for August scent of the month are just a little weird, and they have kind of a cult following, and I think Vanilla Blackberry is one of those. But it's got this cedary note along with the vanilla and the blackberry, and it's really, really good. That is fantastic against falling leaves, which we had a couple years ago in a January Bring Back My Bar. This is patchouli and clove. It's so good. And these both have that very warm, resinous, something or other going on that's great for fall, and those two are great. Now, here is a total blast from the past. I did a bar swap with a friend, a new friend, over the summer. I haven't even melted any of this yet, but you guys have heard me say I wanted Cambridge back just so much. We have to get this back and bring back my bar some year, but this other sweet lady had it in her club, and she mailed me a few. And she also mailed me some Waves and Wonders, which is amazing. I haven't melted that yet either. Cambridge is a very old scent that was out one summer scent of the month years ago. It's got almost like pine needles and this really beautiful, sweet, masculine, almost a shaving creamy note. It is so warm and sophisticated and lovely. Good for either late summer or early fall. And I thought that would pair very well. No mix, but pair with white pumpkin and driftwood. And I do know my friend Robin mixes white pumpkin and driftwood with Forever Fall, so that's another thing where you could direct mix that. She swears by it. I need to try it. Oh, this is such a good smell. And it is very, very strong. And Forever Fall is very, very strong, so you could put those two together. But I thought these would be a great pairing if you happen to have Cambridge. You could probably also do that with Highway Run, which was out not that long ago. Here's another one where both of these are totally available starting October 1st. Vanilla Chestnut, which is our new scent of the month, and I'm loving it. Could either be direct mixed with our beautiful Brown Butter Pumpkin, or I know they'd make a great pairing. Because the Brown Butter Pumpkin is sweet with all that butter, and it's very roasty, toasty, and warm. And then so is this. But this is a little bit more woodsy. And I honestly think this would also probably mix really well with the new Vanilla Amber, or maybe even, what was the other one? The Forever Fall, which I really should have grabbed that. That would make an excellent mixer with many things, even though it's a very heavy bakery pumpkin scent. It's got a lot of different notes that you could draw out. So and I really should have grabbed these. I apologize. I'm just thinking about it now while I'm doing the video. Midnight Mahogany and Forever Fall. Very interesting bars that could go a lot of different ways. You could mix Midnight Mahogany with a plum scent. You could mix Midnight Mahogany with a leather scent. You could mix it, like I said, with Hemingway. That is so good. But Vanilla Chestnut and Brown Butter Pumpkin, alternate warmers or alternate rooms, I think you'd be very happy with that. Okay, another one where Roasty Toasty wins the day. Currently, we have Cedar Cider, and this is amazing with vanilla bean buttercream, 1-to-1, or even 2 vanilla bean buttercream to 1 cedar cider. It totally takes out the little bit of funky woods, but we're going to get back in our scents of the season, toasted apple butter. I think these two would be rock star mixed or alternate warmers because they share this deep, really good old school apple note. But the toasted apple butter has this smoothness and richness where the cedar cider has a little bit of woodsiness. These would be incredible together. I am absolutely sure. Okay, now, at the moment this is not available in clearance. I don't know if they're going to restock it, but Holiday and Halloween Town is apple and cedar and cranberry. And the cedar wood makes it very dark. It would be fantastic with cranberry and cardamom, which goes with like everything. Cranberry and cardamom would be good with the white pumpkin and driftwood too. Oh, these are so nice. So if you find Halloween Town a little bit too pungent, add some of the wonderful cranberry and cardamom, and I truly think that you will like it. It'll be a little more mellow. And I've got a couple things left I wanted to share. So I don't even know if I'm up to 10. I said I would do a top 10, but with me, you always get a few extras. Bright Cider Life, which is a dearly departed bar, and Autumn Blaze Maple. These two are both wonderful, sort of outdoorsy, but yet orchardy smells that you could probably direct mix, but I think these would be better in alternate warmers. Oh man, cider mill is so good. I was just at the cider mill today, and I had a jug of cider and the crumbly donuts, and I was thinking about this bar and doing a video. And then Autumn Blaze Maple, oh, it's just so good, you guys, with the wood and the pumpkin and the warmth and the maple. So these two, totally a home run. And then there is a bar here, which, did I remember both? I don't know. Oh, here it is. I did remember both. I have had a little bit of trouble with Cinnamon Woods. All by itself, it's not my favorite. It's in our Harvest 5-bar bundle. If you got it and you love it, that's great. But for me, this is a bar that's a little bit too dry, and it needs some sweetness. So today, before I did the video, because I really wanted to know how these would work out, I tried either mixing it 1 cube to 1 cube with honey pear cider, which of course you would have to have in your club or in your stash. And I also tried mixing it with cider mill, and there it is. I thought I had that here. It's very successful, 1 cube to 1 cube with cider mill. And I think it's even prettier because there's already pear in it. 2 cubes of honey pear cider to 1 of the cinnamon woods. That just depends on what you have on hand. So those are all thoughts that I had. Then another amazing pairing, if you had both, would be Harvest Blessings and good old-fashioned cider mill. This would be great around Thanksgiving. You could probably mix them, but I think they'd be better in alternate warmers. Because they're similar, but this is a little bit deeper. It's got some oak. It's got some sort of suediness. And of course, cider mill is just sweet apples and pumpkins and just a touch of summer spice. It is the best. So I think that that is pretty much everything. And then a total no-brainer pairing would be Scary Good and our current Spooky But Sweet. These are so similar, and you could throw Gimme Candy in the mix too, that you could mix them if you just wanted to tone down Scary Good a little bit. That might actually be more successful if you added either vanilla bean buttercream or Gimme Candy. But these are great, and I will definitely be doing these in alternate warmers in October. Oh, and I just love Scary Good. It is so robust and beautiful. You could cream this out with any vanilla. If you happen to have Sugar Cookie, that is one of the best mixers, but you can only get that as a brick in club. So I hope that this video was helpful and that you guys enjoyed my top 10 of the mixes and the pairings for fall with Scentsy. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.